Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath Drak and we are playing Cossacks 3 on impossible difficulty. We're playing the Cossack campaign, the first scenario of it, and we are off to a good start. We do have our gold production started very early. We do have our coal over here, we have our iron, we have our food production. We already have a ferry down here to buy to buy slaves from the Tartars, to free some Christians. We even gained some money for it. We're just trying to get up to, I think, 10,000, but I might just ignore that and just start to buy slaves. Now we also sent a register Cossack over here. We really need to start producing artillery as soon as possible, because that's going to be very expensive. And we also need to start producing, or to start getting some stone and some iron. So let's just bring our register Cossack over here. Well, I might wait for 10,000 gold. I might. Well, it doesn't really make a difference how many you buy. It just there might only be the brother of the smith of Poltava in there if you go for a high amount of peasants at first. So that might be a thing. Here's Poltava. We can do some trading here or look for help. Approach the voivode. The voivode, as I already said, is sort of a county governor. So a voivode ship is a county. Is still to this day in Poland. Not sure if it's that in the Ukraine as well. Okay, so this is the voivode, a Polish winged hussar. Good day, the Zaporozhian brethren, I see. Welcome, noble pawn. My garrison is under strength. If you let the Tartars pass, we are in trouble here, but I'm not going to twiddle my thumbs anyway. If you have troubles, I'll help you as I can. I joined the siege myself, if only I wasn't so busy. Anyway, if some serfs will run away to join you, or you attack the Tartars unauthorized, I'm looking another way. That's actually really nice of him. Okay, you want to sell your goods here, pay the toll and you'll have your stall on the market. So we have to pay, I guess some protection money. Well, I mean it's fair. We've got to set up the stall. So yeah, here take the food. So now we can trade in this market. This has changed to our color now, which is quite nice. I'm just gonna leave my Cossack over here. And we do need someone to protect this mine, should there come any enemies. 9,300, we're getting there, we're getting to the 10,000, which is really good. I could sell something, but I'm actually not quite sure if it's really worth selling any of our resources. I made the mistake of losing too much coal, and then our units couldn't fire anymore, which was incredibly bad. Okay. How much would I get for my food? Let's just say I sell 1,000. I will get 78. So 780. It might be enough. Let's do it. We can get the food. We really need the money. So, because we can produce more food. So, come out, my Sich Cossack, and get over here. So you come to ransom your brothers from captivity. That's good, I'm glad to sell them. Make sure you won't end up captive again on your way back. Hilarity would ensue. This guy is a real dick, I would say. But that tends to be the way with slavers, I think. Especially in this form and fashion. There's actually, I think there's slavery in slavery. For example, Rome and the Greek states also had slavery, but the slaves actually did have certain rights, and there was stuff that you could not do with them. There were societal rules against, for example, sleeping with your slaves was not very well regarded. This over here strikes me as more of a very unregulated slavery. You might not know that, or you might know it actually, but Henryk Sienkiewicz, who wrote the books that revolve around the Cossacks revolt in the 17th century, actually went to to America, to the Wild West. That inspired him to write these books, because there was very much the same sort of atmosphere in these eastern regions that the where the Cossacks lived, and that was basically anything goes. Okay, so we're gonna buy some. We're gonna buy 50. Yeah, that's good. You've ransomed the poor souls from the torments of Turkish captivity. Having been told you're a Zaporozhian, some of them expressed a wish to stick with you and help in whatever way they could, be it raising crops, fishing, forging arms, or fighting to avenge the Tartars for their suffering. Do you believe in Christ? Make the sign of the cross. They're doing that because if you are a Muslim and actually do that, then you have basically forfeit your life. Being an apostate is a very bad thing for a Muslim, so I don't think they would do that. Noble Pan, we saw the brother of weapon master of Poltava among the captives. Send a Cossack to the smithy of Poltava and bring him the good news. Maybe he can be talked into moving his business to the Sich. We'll have a hard time with our cannons. Fine. Who is the fastest rider here? Okay, so we got yeah, we got a huge amount of these guys. I'm only going to send the peasants, and the Sich Cossack we're going to send down here, because we're going to need him. We're going to ferry them around. Okay, so let's tell the Pope about what happened. So he'll be happy that we spent his money. Help me, Zaporozhian pawns. I can't suffer the life of a serf anymore. Let me stay at the Sich. Okay. Let's go. We'll show you the way. So we gain a couple more guys over here, but it doesn't really look like they'll survive, because we do have... They are followed. They're followed by Polish riders. We might not be able to get them in time. No, I think we can do it. Come on. Come on, get on the ferry. There are runaway serfs. Hand them back at once. We'll beat some loyalty into these dogs. What? What did you say? You bloody brigand. I'll flog you till you have no skin left. Please try. Make my day. So... Come on, guys. Come on. Get into the ferry. Get into the ferry. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so we're fighting with the Poles, which is kind of stupid that we are fighting against each other when the Tartars are actually ready to eat us alive over here. So now I'm gonna send my ferry up with my 50 new peasants, which is hugely important. We definitely need that. Okay, how many did we lose? 1. Well done, guys. Well done. Could actually build a church to have a pope for this kind of stuff. These guys I think we're going to send to collect some stone. We definitely need stone. We don't have any. We need it for all the bigger buildings, so... Right. So let's go build a storehouse over here. Nothing happened, so the Pope actually doesn't really care about all this. So let's get over here. Liberate peasants from captivity. You will need cannons to win. Liberate a cannon master from captivity. I wonder if this... thank you for saving my brother. To repay you, I'll leave the Poles and move the Sich. Since the Kosinski's rebellion, the Poles do not wish for the brethren to possess cannons. That's why they kept me in Poltava. But now I will join you, one way or another. Just don't hand me back to them. Well, we'll move at night, so no one will see you. So that's really good. Now we can start building cannons, which is... a definite thing, something that we really need to do. I think with the next gold I'll go and improve my gold mine up here even more. I'm definitely hoping that I can do another round of peasant buying. Okay, let's move these guys up. I mean, I could go for the iron mine. Also really would like to build up that mine over here. 1,000 food, 1,250 gold. I think I'm gonna do it. I think we need it. The gold is precious, but coal is as well. We won't be able to fire, so we definitely need the coal. This ferry is very slow. I'm not too happy about it. I think I'm gonna Yeah, I might actually pull 5 of these guys away. I want them to lose what they are carrying. Well, it doesn't look like I can, so I'm just gonna send them over into the coal mine. That's the thing that needs to happen. I think I'm gonna send the Seljuks over as well to protect the coal mine. Guess that's a thing that needs to be done. Can't do anything over here. We could also build the iron mine over there. Go for a little bit more iron. We're gaining stone pretty fast now though, so I guess that's fine. 3, 4, 5. Let's get over there. Yeah, man, this ferry is really slow. Next one is gonna bring us 8. 25,000 food. Holy cow. That's gonna take a while. That's definitely gonna take a while. Oh, what's happening? Oh, these guys are already being attacked by the Tartars. Oh, they're doing a better job than last time, I think. That's for certain. We definitely have to help them, because Poltava is important. We really shouldn't let that get destroyed. That would be really bad. So come on, you all get out. I'm gonna put you into the coal mine. Other nations actually have serfs, whilst the Ukrainians have peasants. So it is very much reflecting the history of the Cossacks as well, which I really like. Russia, for example, does have only serfs that you can build in the town hall, so they aren't really free citizens in a way. Gotta do what you tell them. It doesn't really make a difference in the gameplay, but I definitely appreciate the historical authenticity. So we're gaining more coal now at a good rate. We're already up with the gold again. It's gonna take a fair bit to get up to this level. 7,750. Guess we're gonna have the food earlier than the other stuff. So how are we gonna play this? Where's the ferry? Come on! Really waiting too long for this thing. And we can build an artillery depot now, and I think we're gonna go for cannons soonish. Can we already do it? Does look like we don't have enough. No, we need wood and stone. Yeah, we definitely need a good amount of stone. We're not getting any. Haven't really decided how I'm gonna split these guys up. I think what we need is 5 people for this iron mine. It would be stupid to just leave it there. And then we're gonna send 10 for stone, 10 for wood. So we already got 5 over here. So we need 25. We already got 5. So this side is gonna get 20 and 20 guys. And this side is gonna get the rest. Apart from 8 that are gonna go towards the mine in the north. So this side is gonna get 30 minus 8, so it's gonna get 22. Oh, we're just gonna leave 28 on the ship, and that should work fine. If you decide to move the ferry away while these guys are moving out of the ferry, then they're actually gonna die. So hasty landing maneuvers are a very bad thing. Okay, so guys, let's go. We need a crap ton more food. Now let's send them over. Bring them over. Start with the iron mine. Start with the other stuff. That Pope should actually be happy. Let's come over here. Let's see what he has to say. They got the musketeers over there, which doesn't make me too happy at the moment. We've got our Seljuks over there. Let's have them move out. Just gonna... These 10 Seljuks won't be able to do much against any attacker. But at least they are over here. At least they are there. So no one can take our coal mine. I've invested a good amount of stuff into the coal mine, so that would be kind of a problem. I really like the design of the units as well. That looks like a proper Cossack. I do want to play the other campaigns as well, so I don't think this is going to be the last time that we play this on the channel. Just want to go for a quick game that I could have a lot of fun with. So I'm going to leave 8 peasants in the ferry, and then we're gonna send them up northwards to build up that mine. Okay, so we're gonna send no, come on, 5. We're gonna send 5 of you to collect the stone. Then we're gonna send 5 of you to build the mine over here. And the rest of you guys, you can start chopping the wood. Okay. And then we're gonna send these 8 peasants up northward. Come on. Yeah, the ferry stuff is fairly fiddly. I mean, I get it. I get it. That's just how it has to be. Oh, oh. Come on. We really want these guys as well. We want to free them from their Polish masters. No one deserves to be a serf or a slave. At least that's how I see it now. In my Great Old One series, I was playing slaver, so that's the thing. Okay, help me, Zaporozhian pawns. Yeah, we're gonna show you the way. We're gonna help you. Let's move them onto the ferry where they are safe, because these guys, I think, are hard-coded to go after them. Our peasants are going into the mine. Come on, come on, come on! You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So let's bring our riders up. There are our runaway serfs. Okay, so they're attacking us now. Now let's see how that goes. There are not too many of them. I just don't like to lose any more of my guys over here. That would be kind of bad. Should I send all these 18 units up northward? I guess so. I mean, they can start chopping some wood. And we're gonna have them to do stuff with them. For example, I'm just gonna let the supernumeraries chop some wood for now. 4,000 gold. I wonder how much time we have until the next attack. These guys have already been attacked again by the Tartars, which is not good. Not good at all. I will not really be able to defend this side very well. I think I have to start with building the artillery depot on this side. And we also have to start with the recruitment of Sergiuks. It's gonna take a fair while to actually do anything with them, so I'm gonna go for producing them forever. So yeah, let's go for it. We do have the food now to improve that thing, but we still don't have the gold. Last time I actually sold my coal and my iron, but that's not going to be a viable strategy now. It's just not a thing. So a couple of peasants over here. Let's go for the artillery depot now. Where can that happen? Come on. I mean, I would like to build it on my main island, but I don't think I can. Don't think that's possible. Doesn't look like it. Problem is, I actually need them on my main island. I really do. Yeah, in the end, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's just. I mean, it's gonna be difficult for the cannons to move out of there. But I guess this is how it has to be. So, go on, build me the artillery depot. So we are nearly done with our 3 priorities. We got the gold going. We got some peasants, and yeah, actually, I should send one more ferry down. I really don't need 2 ferries over here, but I could definitely use some more peasants. So send the ferry down there, and let's have a go at it. Because we do need the ferry too, yeah, to ferry our peasants northward. But I think we're in a very good position now. This depot will be done soonish, I'd say. Got 32 peasants producing food, which is actually ticking up really, really fast now. I think they will always make new fields. I don't really have to click on that. We need the academy to harvest more stuff. It also costs gold, which I don't like. I think I can pull out one peasant over here. We're gonna tell them to build the academy. Not certain why I'm building it on this side. Maybe just sentimentality, because I did that in the Let's Try. It's gonna take this one guy a fairly long time to build it, actually. But I don't want to pull more guys out of the coal mine. And we got the next units over there. So come on. Okay, more peasants. More peasants. Come on down. Come on down. Let's send them into the ferry. Let's hope that it works out. Okay. So we'll be able to attack them, and we can save the peasants. Good. They're nearly in there. Not sure what we're gonna do with them. I mean, I could go for more food. I'm not sure that it's necessary. Oh, and we got this one done. So let's send these peasants back to chopping wood. How's it going? Oh yeah. This was a painful one, so we lost 7 now up until this point. We definitely need to increase our units there. I think I could use them on this side of the river for a little bit more stuff. I mean, I could also try to go up to the next level of the coal mine. There's only one coal mine, but it might just be more worth it to just build up the mine in the north and buy whatever we need. So let's unload these guys. I do have a fair amount of peasants now. I really like it. Makes me happy. Come on. Come on. Big problem is that we can't really go for any fortifications. Because that's not how the Cossacks roll. So we don't have that. What are they doing? Oh, we got more of them. Well, they got a unit of Serjuks. They're actually doing a good amount of work there. I like it. And the academy is done, so you can go back to the coal mine. And I think this is a pretty good point to actually stop this for now. I'm gonna send these guys to chop some wood that we can sell. We're nearing the point where we can go for it. 7,750. Oh, we actually lost a fair amount of wood by building that artillery depot. So that's a thing that happened. So with the cannons, there's two things that you can do. You can speed up the building speed, or you can decrease the cost, because cannons are fairly costly. And you also have a limit to how many you can build. So at the moment we can build 5 cannons. We don't have the option to build howitzers, mortars and multi-barreled, because we haven't researched that stuff yet. But I think we're gonna go for... Should we go for cost decrease or for speed decrease? I think we're gonna go for speed, because they actually take a fairly long time to build. Cost decrease might be nice, but I don't think we're gonna build very many of them. But what we could do is we could go for some warships, actually. They're gonna cost some gold, I think. They have low firepower, but it's better than nothing, actually. And we can only build one. I think I'm gonna wait until I have the gold, because it's a good amount of gold. 600 gold is nothing to sneeze at. But when our gold mine has been upgraded one more time, then we'll definitely start to churn out some warships over here. Might be worth it to wait for the galleys, actually, because they do have a fair amount more firepower than the Chaika over here, which might be the equivalent to the Yard. The Yard is the smallest warship that you can use. Oh, and I really need to send that ferry down to buy some more peasants. I think it will be the last time that we buy any peasants before the Tartars attack. But for now, I think I'm going to end it here. I think we made a fair bit of progress in this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.